Good afternoon, everybody. We wanted to cover off on the 2017 state tax compliance considerations relative to tax reform. So, Sarah, I'll ask you, what is a key takeaway?
So we know that we have a number of states that have issued guidance in terms of how the federal 965 toll charge income should be reported on the state tax return. So meaning what line should it be reported on? Should it not be reported on any line at all? But there are more states that actually have issued zero guidance. So that leaves a number of questions in my mind as well as many taxpayers' mind. How do I get this on the form? What's the state going to expect? And how am I going to report it? And what I would say is adopt a methodology that's consistent across those states that have not issued the guidance, so that you have a way to track it, and keep that method consistent and wait for additional guidance.
And maybe just to add to that, make sure it clears e-file diagnostics
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
So, Kim, do you have a key takeaway?
Yeah, so even though we're starting to see a slowdown in terms of the legislative responses, given that a lot of the state legislatures are closed in the remaining months of 2018, we are still seeing some states issue administrative guidance. And having a process in place to track and monitor that activity is important, especially as, in the wake of the Wayfair decision, many companies are having to monitor really every single state. Right, so making sure that there's a process in place to take into account all of the different guidance that's being issued, especially as tax department resources are stretched and more focused on return preparation as we near 10/15.
Thanks, Kim. And lastly, Tim, if you can maybe give us how are clients going to deal, or how taxpayers going to deal with this in terms of getting it done?
Right, there's a lot of automation opportunities. So what we think clients should do, it's really important to find out if there are any enterprise IT initiatives going on that tax can latch onto. This can really help facilitate some of the bigger automation opportunities to look upstream and get better information and better data into tax calcs. If there are no larger enterprise IT initiatives, then tax departments can look for smaller opportunities using self-service business intelligence and potentially RPA, depending on the use case. But the answer shouldn't be to not do anything. This is a crucial time, and we're seeing the tax department budgets are really increasing as a result of tax reform, so this is really an opportunity.
So automate, great, thank you.